Hello YouTube and welcome back to some Let's Play Civilization 6. Oh my gosh, we just got an awesome wonder. I love St. Basil's, so good. You know, we had to give up a deer to do it, but like, man, free culture, free growth. The city's gonna be a powerhouse now. All right. The one thing I noticed though is that we have Catholicism down here, so. Germany has been diligently trying to spread it. I don't want it. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but St. Basil's right now could be giving us 4 faith, and it's currently not. None of the rest of this is actually good for me. Like, I don't really need the food. I don't have that many, you know, so I don't want this here, but I also don't want to spend the faith to not have it here. Although a low population city might be worth an attempt to convert here. We could buy a temple here and then grab an apostle and maybe fight with it, like debater style. They're so expensive though. Is that worth? We don't have Moksha, so it's not like we're going to get a second promotion or anything like that. Maybe Moksha's the next person we grab, and we just throw him somewhere where we don't have Catholicism. Like maybe here in the cap. I can see that working. Kind of want to come up with a rough plan of what we're up to here. The city is finally catching up. It does need some districts. We need to plan some national parks. Currently, we can only afford like 1.5. But we'll eventually be able to get more, especially like chopping all this stuff. Still a lot of production left in the form, or faith left from the form of harvesting here. So, is there anything we want to do with Magnus before he leaves? The Kilwa would be amazing to get, like right here. Hermitage, of course, would be good as well. Could actually just put it there and boost this and not worry about the minor adjacency bonus for the commercial hub that we were thinking about putting there. I think I do want to try for the Kilwa. Build a builder. How many builders do we have now? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charges. So you'd want to get over here, chop this, and then probably go ahead and chop these guys as well. And then that should get it for us, I think. Like we could always harvest this as well, if need be. Okay, and then where do our parks go? So all of these mines can go. I could leave an old growth forest. That's actually a lot of pretty good appeal there, especially if we do throw the holy site down. It's a really good park. This is less good, although we can put lumber mills in here, but there's just not as much. Doesn't make as much sense to me. What's the other thing we can do? Put one here and here. And maybe no, because I think we're gonna get a holy site here. This could be one. I mean, they don't have to be perfect, I guess, right? They can just be middling parks. I think that's how we start, though. We would have to put... Okay, so if we put the holy site here, it's not worth as much, but it boosts the appeal of these 3, as well as this guy for a park here. So let's start thinking about this, planning this. If you don't like the planning portions of the videos, you may want to fast forward a little bit, because I'm gonna certainly take a minute. Oopsies. Take a minute to try to figure out our park plan. That can be one. We'll lose the amenity here that we're getting from TOA, but you get a bunch of amenities for national parks, so not a big deal. And then again, like this, man, +4 holy site is hard to pass up, but we could also put another park there. There's a 143. Plus, I just love that there'd just be look at this blob of parks we're gonna come up with. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, yeah. So that works. And then we may drop a holy site in there and a theater square there. Because this will be +2. So again, not great, but it boosts the appeal of this tile. You can't actually boost the appeal of the mountains. We learned that recently on stream. By the way, if you're not following the stream, you're missing out on a whole lot of stuff. You guys teaching me, it's great. We have an amazing community, actually. So, you know, twitch.tv/GameMechanic. You guys know that. I plug it enough. I plug it enough. Leave this. Well, see, I want the faith from it, though. Yeah, this makes a lot of sense, though. So if this is a park, because again, these yeah, always for appeal with these mountains. So all of these mines don't actually hurt us there. And if we're just diligent about which non-mine tile or non-mountain tile makes a park, then we'll be in good shape. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know that we're going to have more faith than that. That would be almost 8,000 faith. And we got taxed 500 faith for the settler. We spent a bunch of faith on the bank. The wildcard bank. So is that what we want, or do we want to get a couple better districts? Because like knowing that we can certainly get a park down here. Or even that, yeah, we could put another one here. So if we moved this down one. This doesn't do anything to appeal, but it is +4 and will help us get future parks. So if we moved you down, still get a park, and then we also get an amazing holy site. Similarly, now this one throws a fairly big kink into it, so I'm not sure we want to do this, but we'll find out. So 1, 2, 3. I'm just thinking about another holy site here, or we could just throw it there, I suppose. Boost the appeal of this tile as much as possible. Actually just get 2 more parks right here. Here. And here. Huh. 3's not a bad number. Alright, where are our other options? Certainly turn any of this into a park if we wanted to with enough effort. If we're really swimming in that much faith. But I almost think planting these 3 good ones, still going for a decent holy site here, It leaves the option of turning that into a park and then just this into a park. And that gets us good holy sites. There's not a lot of time left. Well, I mean, there's plenty of time left. If we do what I'm hoping to do with this game, there's not a lot of time left for it to, like, you know, tick a bunch and generate all the faith for us. But I think I like this plan. So 1, 2, 3. We could certainly get 4, like 5, 6. Yeah, there's no way we're getting 12,000 faith. Okay. Worst case scenario, we could just plant all the woods down here and turn these tiles into national parks as well. So, okay, I like that. That gives us a good mix of quality holy sites to hopefully pay for more of these. Boost the appeal of some relevant tiles. Again, this doesn't actually boost the appeal of mountains, so it doesn't really matter. But this tile would. This tile would. And you need to grow. Chop that. Put the governor here. All right, so let's put those in here. Actually, I think I'm going to start with this holy site versus the Acropolis. Finish the monument, though. Turns. Okay. And then what's going on up here? Wonders happening now. Okay, so we can move Magnus up here. We would have to chop this, which is ultimately going to boost some appeal for a seaside resort. So I don't know that I want to do that. We could certainly chop the jungle. But there's not a ton else besides like 3 jungle tiles. Don't need this right now. All right, let's take a 1-turn policy switch here at Naval Tradition. We can sub out Gothic architecture, get some builders with the charges on it, and then just come back to it. I like all of the gold. We're completing districts, but we're a little shy on buildings. And that's actually slowing us down. We only have 14 points per turn. Somewhat contested, not too much. Not too much at all. Oh, I have coffee. Yeah. That's good. That is good. Is there any argument for taking another city? It's got a holy site. Could get some, well, like, not really that many seaside resorts. Probably not. Probably just want to make peace. Although I was hoping to kill a unit with a knight. What kind of peace deal are you giving me? All of it? 26 gold per turn. Fairly significant. I don't need your incense, so would you sweeten the pot? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think so, right? Did this. So what would he do? Like take it again? God, if he takes it again, I could prevent it if I stay suzerain and surround it with units. Then they actually can't. They can't. But if we make peace, he can't war it for a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's take peace. 32 gold per turn. Seems okay. Almost done with the intelligence agency. So you... I think I want to get the builder. If we're going to switch into the builder policy next turn and then have 5 more turns... we could squeeze out a round of builders here. It's 11 turns, no. Oh, we can faith by archaeologists? That's a thing? I don't think I've ever had a monumentality renaissance where I've also had archaeologists ready to go. Huh. Well, I'm not spending our valuable economy on it, but I am pretty excited. I love learning things about this game. I want you to grow a bit. All right, round of builders for everybody. Well, not for everybody. For some. I think I want to leave my troops here. I'm just gonna, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna protect Kumasi. Okay, our road infrastructure has been pretty poor, and that happens a lot, like I said, in a lot of games where you get Kumasi, because you really want to send them your trade routes. Maybe we'll send one from Jerusalem. They have 1, 2, 3, 3 districts. Yeah. Let's go here. And we also want trade routes to our neighbors. So, like, we don't have any to Germany, any to Shaka there, and that's a 25% boost to your tourism. So, gotta pick your priorities a little bit. Yes, Teddy. Except I don't need your dang oranges. Stop it with that. Yep, that's good. Yeah. Best friend Germany.
The Navy has both a tradition and a future.
You want to be friends? You hate Lumina and Teddy. But you would be a friend. I like friends. Okay. Not the road I was expecting. I figured we'd go here. Why can we not? How come you can't go here? Huh. Well, still, 8 culture per turn and 14 gold per turn. Hard to pass up. Now, so are our science alliances. And they would give us a little extra faith. They give us science, which is somewhat more relevant than the culture at this point, to try to get to Eiffel. Speaking of Eiffel, how are we going to get it and where? Who has chops left for Eiffel Tower? Things I should have thought about. Do we forego this plan knowing that we can chop all of this stuff no problem? And then just throw Eiffel right here? And then we're giving up on the Kilwa? Seems a bit odd. Huh. I think so. I think that's better. I think Eiffel will ultimately benefit us more than the Kilwa. Although Kilwa's huge. Kilwa's a really good wonder. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Builders. Is this... I mean, we have a decent gold per turn now. Is this really the best policy we can run? This is turning into 20-ish gold per turn. And we have 12, 20, 27 envoys with 3 more that we could send out. So strictly speak, although we do get the faith on this, 5 faith. Which I would probably put 5 faith over 8 gold at this point. As far as things that would please me more. I don't think we need Republican Legacy in there. Well, we kind of do. And I'm specifically thinking about that city that needs the holy site. No, I can do that other ways. I can do that other ways. Maybe it's just gold then. Yeah, let's put this in. Let's see if it takes us to ecstatic. Yeah, because 5% in these cities, I think, is worth more than the economy. So, like, let's do a for example. Athens just went to ecstatic from happy, so we're getting 5% of this. Really isn't that much. Okay, well, maybe it's not worth it then. All right, conservation. Parks. These guys are going to catch up and be a real good city real soon here. I still think we might take a stab at Killa. I just don't think I'm wasting all the chops on it. I want to move Bagdus there before those chops. Those stone chops are huge. Should we move them now then? No, because I want to do one more chop, and then we'll probably harvest these as well. Yeah. Just give them all the population. These are kind of useless anyways, and Magnus will give us more faith out of them. And we'll be pretty much ready for 2 national parks right away. Maybe I've underplanned our national parks. Time will tell. There you go. Take a look at the night sky from that hill. Science? No. 8 culture. Although 78 turns versus 28, and then this will give us the boost to the relevant boost to tourism that we want. So maybe, all right, we're going to move you one more turn. Go from Olympia. Try that out for size. protecting Kumasi for all time. Mostly because I don't want their blob-like borders everywhere.
Kan pakken wat hij wil. Hij heeft het flink mis.
Bye. Nope. I would be happy to trade you first. And truffles. You interested in those things? Oh god, I could have clicked that more. Whoops. Hey. So that is good. Oh, I was planning on putting theirs here. Yeah. Guess that should have been a campus, and then this should have been their holy site. And then eventually put a commercial hub there. That would have been interesting. So I do think I'm going to purchase those and get the faith train rolling. We do have the benefit to both shrines and temples here, so they're reasonably valuable. What's that road look like? It's a pretty good road. I do think we just want to go to Berlin, though. Let's go to Berlin. I don't even mind the food there. Okay. Seems all right. Oh, I didn't change this? Oh, God. What? Trying to think of way too many things at once and missed the whole thing where I went there for a policy switch and failed to switch policies. As well as this game is going, it's not because of my skill at all. Oof. I don't want to disrupt our flow. God damn it! So I did change this, but I flip flopped and I forgot. That's what happened. Boo. Let's recoup our losses. Yeah, I want these builders to be out and done, so that I don't have to always run that policy. 4 turns, 2 turns. I can delay it by 1. Actually working specialists here. That makes me sad. So Magnus needs to go. He'll probably stay here for 3 turns, and then we'll come here. Are you getting a builder? No. Let's start that holy site. And we'll move him here. Then we'll move him here. Which means I have too many builders over here. Yours. Okay. Germany, no. No. This is what I cannot allow you to do. We are the defenders of Kumasi. No. No, no, no. Jerks. Absolute jerks. So don't put a commercial hub here. This is Eiffel Tower. If only it were more iconic so that I could recognize it at a glance. Should I chop out their buildings? Just chop out the Acropolis, I suppose. Try for that guy, and then one more. Okay. Delay conservation for one turn. Okay, I did like the Moksha idea. Especially in our capital. Or is it just strictly better here? You know, if I throw them here, then they can actually grow again. That's a big deal. What do we want to do with spies? Steal great works from our friends? From our enemies? Murder people? Love murder. Okay, cool. Why are you telling me to do that? I don't want to do that. What? What boost did we just get? This? Wait, what? Why are you telling me to switch governments? What did I miss? Actually confused. Just spent $600 to do that. Big Ben.
The lowest is to attack a city. Siege of a city is only done as a last resort.
Alright, so let's go back to conservation. No, we're still on 3 turns. Stop it. Our culture too good. One turn. Alright, you go there. You go there. Oh, and then we can move Magnus. We'll leave this old growth, or do we want the faith? I think we can actually leave that old growth fairly comfortably. Really don't want to do any of these chops without him. Also don't want to be building farms. Not our issue. Still have some unimproved tiles, so let's take care of those. Returns. Okay. Now we finish all the builders. the mill. Who do you belong to? Oh. I'm not building anything important, though. We're building a wonder here. Okay. I'd like to find a way to send Wilhelmina a trade route. That's usually just such an easy way of making her happy. We're having a hard time doing that. How are we doing on era score? Ooh, starting to run out of time. Now, the parks are going to help. We're going to get a bunch of era score. I love national parks, you guys. They're so good. Okay. I don't really want to mine here because it'll decrease the appeal of both of these, so I think we can just leave it as a sheep tile and give them some housing. There you go. There you go, Persia. Doing God's work. Literally. Yeah, convert me. Convert me, BB. Can't believe I just said that. Alright, so we have Holy Site Commercial Hub and an Acropolis here. Only otherwise interested in a campus, really. I could override a farm for one, I suppose. And it will give us 2 more culture. Well, then we should harvest it, though. Let's get traders. No. Germany? No. No. Bad. Stay away. I'm suzerain. Who's the suzerain now? It's me. I'm the suzerain. Our science score is slow. I wish you would leave. I want to harvest that stone. Can you move, please? Cool, and the next turn we policy switch. We'll wait for Magnus to chop these things. Alright. Could send trade routes to him, but that doesn't seem that valuable. Oh no! Germany, stop it! Jerks.
Out of this room.
Yep. I don't think there's anything else. Well... turns on Magnus there. Kind of coming along.
Water and air, the two essentials on which life depends, have become global garbage cans.
Sweet. We need to get to 126 for a golden age. Okay. Remember all those builders? I need them now. Alright, go there real quick. Sure. Whatever. Alright, we are going to faith buy one builder. Actually, we could get a couple before we get rid of the policy. I know this is, it's eating away at our faith economy just a little bit. I think that's okay. While we're at it, that's worth it. It's gotta be. Alright, so now where's the first one going? Who's got data peel ready to go? I do kind of want to chop this and do that before we do it. This could also be one. Alright, one more. Okay, no more of this. Let's put Gothic architecture back in. Probably keep the gold going. This will be good soon, but not yet. Let's keep our gold. Speaking of, we'll buy that university. Okie dokie. So conservation allows us to get naturalists to create our national parks. They're a great source of late-game tourism and amenities. We've been planning them sort of diligently, and then they also increase, getting to this point, increases the appeal of all existing woods in the game by +1. Well, old growth ones. So nothing planted. Someone else could presumably be ahead of us and have this, but yeah, and then we get some tourism from our walls, but it's a nice little threshold to get to. We will want to get the Cristo as well. I don't really know where we're getting that. This would be a decent Cristo, actually, if I wanted to save all these chops now that Magnus is nearly established. Be chop, chop, chop. Get a fourth chop. We're pretty far away from it, though. Could also go for it here, technically. Oh my gosh, and time flies when you're having fun. All right, we're going for some wonders. We're basically doing all the tourism-y things here at turn 150. I have my fingers crossed that we can maybe finish this sub 200. That's sort of a threshold that I use to determine whether or not you've had a particularly good game. And despite the settler squabbles and things, oh, nice, you got converted. Yeah, this is pretty darn good. Good land. I love games like this where you're just kind of on your own little peninsula. They tend to be, because you don't have to defend as much. You don't have to have as many potential threats surrounding you. So, anyways, hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Thank you so much for liking, subscribing, being here, watching. I don't know, clicking. Thank you for behaving as the internet masses do. You guys are the best, and I love you for it. We'll see you in the next one.